Hello everyone and welcome into week 8 of Raymond Monica Show. We are once again joined by our guest coach Monica. And coach, you had a tough loss at home against Murtha last week. What happened in that game?
Well, first off, I thought the offense did a tremendous job. They rushed for 335 yards on a day. We could control the clock for over 35 minutes, so the defense was getting them off the field also early in the game. And then we were 6 of 9 on third down. So we was running the ball, controlling the clock. And then we were up 21-0, and they did get a big kickoff return, and they wound up going in and scoring. They scored right before the half, and then they got the ball again to start the second half, and they scored. But, you know, it was still a 7-point game. They battled back, but, you know, I was proud of the guys to go down the field and score again. So we're up by 7, and they put together a really good drive and scored and went for 2 and got it. But, you know, the thing about it, the guys fought extremely hard. It was a great football game. There's no question about it. And, you know, it was a tough loss. There's no question about it. So told the guys keep their heads up and look where we headed.
Right. So something we've talked about previously on this program is how important efficiency in the red zone is. And you guys went 4 for 4 last week. How important was that to getting out to a big start?
Well, it was very important. Anytime you scored touchdowns, that was the other thing, wasn't kicking field goals. We scored touchdowns and got points. You know, thing about it, we did stop them once in the red zone, which they went for it on fourth down one time on defense, was a big stop. But, you know, we got to wind up, you know, continue scoring touchdowns when we get down there, and we did a really good job last week.
Right, so your quarterback, Zach Benedict, will be joining us on the show after you. He had a big game on the ground and in the air a little bit, too. Will you talk about his performance and his impact on the team?
Well, I thought Zach did a great job running the football. I thought he got the ball downfield when we needed to on certain plays. They were giving us so much in a run game. You know, we kept running the ball, but he did an outstanding job running the football on Saturday. And, you know, unfortunate, you know, he had an injury, and, you know, he's going to have to battle back from it.
So looking forward to this upcoming week, you're going to Edinburgh on the road. What's one thing you're looking for from your team in that game?
Well, we're just currently concerned about ourselves. That's all I'm worried about. Edinburgh is doing a really good job on offense, defense, and in the kicking game, but we're excited to go there.
Awesome, Coach. Thank you so much for your time. On to quarterback Zach Benedict. We are now joined by quarterback Zach Benedict. Zach, you had a big game against Mercyhurst last week. What were some factors that led into that success for you?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, you know, last year we ran the ball with the QB a little bit on them, and that's something we wanted to attack to get an extra hat in the box for us, blocking. Anytime the QB runs, you know, you have an extra blocker. So I think that was kind of the key part in a lot of those, you know, power reads and read options, whereas the defense can't really be right in that situation.
Right, so Coach Speckman, your offensive coordinator, kind of runs a unique offense that plays into your strengths a little bit. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it definitely is a unique offense. I've never really been a part of something like that. The motion, I think, definitely plays to our strengths with, you know, some of the power reads we can do, like I said. So they don't know if it's going to be a fly sweep or if it's going to be a power read pull for the QB. So I think it definitely has a lot of misdirection factors that can mess with the defense.
Right, so last year at the end of the season, you were named a team captain, and your teammates have started looking at you as a leader. What are some responsibilities that come with that title?
Yeah, I think for the most part, you know, sometimes captain can be looked at the guy who's telling everybody, you know, you're doing this wrong, you need to be doing this. But I think just one of the big responsibilities is talking to the new guys and, you know, making them feel at home. You know, coming in as a freshman, it can be really hard to, you know, grapple with everything, you know, new classes, new place, new friends. So I just try to take pride in talking to everybody on the team and, you know, getting to know them a little bit.
So one last question for you, Zach. A couple weeks ago we had ALF. What's your favorite food stand uptown during ALF?
Yeah, so everyone was talking about the bread bowls, but I actually didn't get a bread bowl, but I actually went to the stromboli one, and that was really good. Meatball stromboli was really good.
Meatball stromboli, write it down, people. You got to try it next year. Awesome, Zach. Thank you so much for your time. Go Golden Eagles and wings up.